Om Shri Swami Samartha. Akkallkot Swami Samartha Leelamruta, written by Srimati Matangi Balaji and J.H. Barratt. Chapter 6. Sri Sripada Vallabha, first Kaliyuga avatar of Sri Dattatreya, 1320 to 1350 AD. Sri Sripada Vallabha was born in a Brahmin family in Pithapuram, which is near Kakinada in Andhra Pradesh. Sripada's father name was Appala Rajasharma, and his mother name was Sumati. Sumati was a Pativrata, rendering dedicated and selfless service to her hubby and running the household well. On Mahalaya Amvasya day, a Shraddha ritual was being held in their house for the ancestors. While the Brahmins were performing the rituals, a sadhu appeared and asked for alms. Even though the food was ready, at that moment the Brahmins had not eaten. Sumati was not sure whether to offer the alms to the Brahmins had not taken their own food yet. If anyone eats on Shraddha day without the main Brahmins eating, then the Shraddha benefits cannot be attained. With this confusion, she looked at the sadhu's face. He didn't seem like a normal person to her. She fed him without thinking about what was right or wrong, as she concluded that perhaps God may come to test her in this way. Lo, and behold, it turned out the sadhu was none other than Lord Dattatreya. Sri Dattatreya was very happy and said, "Mother, I am very satisfied. Ask for whatever boons you want." Sumati was overjoyed and asked, "Swami, you have called me mother. Let it be true." Sri Datta said, "Tathastu," or "So be it." After saying this, he disappeared. Then after some years, Sripada Srivallabha, an incarnation of Sri Dattatreya, was born as her son. Indeed, it was not an ordinary birth. Lord Datta incarnated as a child in that house by the name of Sripada. The holy thread ceremony was done for Sripada when he was even 7 years old. At the age of 16, he had learnt all the Vedic scriptures and shone like a light of wisdom. When he was told that he was of marriageable age, he said, "Renunciation is my wife. All women are like my mother. The reason for my birth in this world is to lead all the sadhu." Having said this, they bade farewell to his parents and asked for the permission to leave home for renunciation. It was very difficult for the parents to consent this. Would any of us be willing to be part with such a noble son? It was a very difficult situation, as one of their other two sons was deaf, mute, and the other was blind. Their thought was that if Sripada Srivallabha left them, then who would take care of the family during their old age? What would happen to the family? Sripada Srivallabha understood their concern. He called his brothers to him and gazed upon him with a look of divine love. What a surprise! Their physical and mental ailment disappeared. Their health improved and they became well versed in the Vedas. Everyone was very happy. Sripada blessed both of his brothers for a happy, healthy, long life and enjoined them to serve their parents with devotion and love. He also promised their salvation in this very birth. Soon after this, Sripada Srivallabha began to start his dharmic mission. He said goodbye to the parents. As he looked at his mother, he said, "Mother, you must not be sorry. I have duties to complete. I must rescue this world from the ignorance. I was born as your son to save humanity, not to fulfill your wish. I have to inculcate faith in God and make them realize you have to do this, glory of the absolute truth." He appeared everyone with his loving advice and disappeared from the sight at the moment. He used his yogic power and reached the Kashi with a speed similar to the speed of the mind and wind and stayed there in a hidden statue. Then he went to Badrinath, and after having darshan of Lord Vishnu there, he travelled southwards, then became Mahabaleshwar. He came to Gokarna, where he stayed for 3 years before finally reaching Kurupur. Sripada Srivallabha then started performing penance at Kurupur. Now, one day, widow named Ambika, disgusted with the state of poverty, came to the river bank to end her life. Coincidentally, Sripada Srivallabha also had come to the river bank. The lady's heart was filled with rapture when she saw the divine face of Sripada Srivallabha. She touched his feet and bowed. She requested him in a pleading tone, "Swami, I want a son like you, at least in my next birth." Sri Guru blessed her and said, "If you worship Shiva every morning, then your wish will be fulfilled. Do the Shani Pradosha Vrata." Through this situation, he blessed the woman to become his mother in his next birth and thereby expressed his sankalpa to incarnate again. In the year 1350, Sripada Srivallabha descended into the Krishna river and disappeared. Even though his gross body has disappeared, his grace can still be felt by his devotees. His consciousness is always there. There ends the chapter 6 of this book. Jai Sripada Srivallabha. Om Shri Swami Samartha.